Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today our topic is reproduction in marchantials. This is the second lecture, and in the first we'll discuss about the marchantia, their characteristics and their thallus structures. And now we'll discuss their reproduction in marchantials by knowledge group. If you need these in soft form or PowerPoint form, then you can message or text me, or you can comment, and I'll paste my Gmail account in the description box. Thank you. So let's start. Okay, so archegoniophore and anthridiophore. Anthridiophore is the male reproductive organ and archegoniophore is the female reproductive organ. Here you can see in this diagram that the anthridiophore has thallus, disc, anthridiophore, rhizoids, gamicup, and in the B diagram you can see the gamicups, rhizoids, archegoniophores, and disc. So the structure of the disc is, I think, different in some aspects, and the A is the male, that is anthridiophore, and the B is the female, that is archegoniophore. So thallus structures. So let's a brief view of the thallus structures that helps to understand the reproduction. So the upper epidermis consists of air pores which open in the air chamber present in the photosynthetic zone. The upper epidermis also contains few chloroplasts, and beneath the air chamber and photosynthetic zone lies the storage zone. It lacks chloroplast and is made of parenchymatous cells. They store protein, starch, oil, and mucilage. The rhizoids and scales are extended from the lower epidermis. So in this first lecture, in the first video, I'll tell you that what is rhizoid. Rhizoids are root-like structure that is not the true root, but it performs the function like roots. So reproduction. Basically, the reproduction is by the two methods: vegetative reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is absent in bryophytes. So vegetative reproduction is take place by three methods. The first one you can see here is the by progressive death and decay. The second is by adventitious branches, that is on the next slide, and the third is by gamete formation, that is on another slide. So firstly we'll discuss about the progressive death and decay. Mature cells are present at posterior end and stored or short-lived. New cells are regularly formed by apical cells. Death and decay therefore naturally starts from the posterior end. As the process of decay reaches the point of dichotomy, two apical parts of thallus separate. You can see clearly in this picture, each grows into a new plant. Like the older plants start decaying and the new plant, younger plant, part of the plant grow to new individuals. It has capability to reproduce into mature individual. Next is bigamy. Gamicups 2 mm multiply 3 mm are reticules present on dorsal surface along midrib region, as you can see in this diagram. Margins are highlines. Highlines basically means colorless. Lobed. Spine means spines like lobed like, and entire. Floor of gamicup has many small, stalked, discoid, and biconvex gami arises. Gamma is constructed in middle, and two notches possess a row of apical cells, as you can see in the diagram. Contain chloroplast containing cell and rhizoidal cells. Mucilage hairs also arise from gamicup floor, which imbibe water and help in dispersal of gamete. So the next and the last one is that In vegetative reproduction, which is adventitious branches, some species possess adventitious branches on the ventral surface. On separation, these grow into new thalli, as you can see in this diagram. Means that 2 or 3 branches arise from thallus and they grow and separate and form the new thalli. Next is sexual reproduction in marchantias. Marchantia is heterothallic or dioecious, means both male and female female organs are present on different plants. It bears enthydiophores and female thallus bears archegoniophores. They arise from distal end of thallus from growing point and after their formation grow off thallus ceases, means remove. So enthydiophore is the female reproductive organ and it is 1 to 3 centimeter long stalk and bear 8-lobed disc. Inner structure is similar to the thallus with upper epidermis and air chambers, and the enthydal chambers change with the air chambers. Each contain single enthydium and opens externally by pore that is known as ostiole. Ostiole is normally, we can say that it's a hole. On each lobe, enthydia arise acropetally, and enthydiophore has 2 longitudinal grooves which contain rhizoids and scales. And you can see in this diagram, there is enthydiophore, the chemicup, and rhizoids. Rhizoids are root-like structures. Enthydium. So, mature enthydium is oval and multicellular stalks. Body has single layer sterile jacket enclosing androcytes and eventually metamorphosis into enthydiozoids. And the enthydiozoids is minute biflagellated structures, and water enter the enthydal chamber through ostioles and disintegrate when come in contact with water, and hence enthydium rupture. Enthydiozoids come out of ostiole like smoke column and spread on the surface of enthydal disc. Archegoniophore. It's a female reproductive organ and it is 2 to 5 centimeter long and it has 8-lobed disc on terminal site. It's borne on the dorsal surface in acropetal succession. Internal structure is similar to thallus, with upper epidermis having air pores and underlying the air chambers. Archegonium. It's a flask-shaped structure and basal swollen venter and elongated neck, as you can see in the diagram. It's venter surrounded by one-celled thick sterile jacket and contain large egg cells and smaller venter canal cells. Its neck consists of 6 ventral rows called neck cells and enclose 4 to 8 neck canal cells. And tip of neck has a rosette of 4 cover cells. So now we'll discuss its fertilization. Water is essential for fertilization. Archegonia are placed upright on archegonal disc, and ventral canal and neck canal cells disintegrate and form a mucilaginous substances which imbibes water and results in separation by pressure. Anthrozoids present on the dorsal surface are splashed by raindrops on the surface of archegonial disc, and they are attached chemotatically toward the neck of archegonium, and the anthrozoids enter archegonium and only one fuse with the egg and to form the formation of zygote. So these are the reproduction in marchantiales, and here is the fertilization. So means if it formed a zygote, and after the entrance of anthrozoids into venter, the lower neck canals are locked or closed, so the other flagella didn't enter to fertilize the egg. And that's all about the reproduction in the marchantials. And if you need these in soft form, then please you can mail me and I'll paste my mail in the description box. Thank you very much.